Hello, you can call me Castle. I am the Dungeon Master, and I welcome you back to the Beastlands. Thank you for watching my legacy unfold. I realize that the audio quality in the first several episodes was kind of rough, and we thank you for putting up with us. We are constantly striving to improve your viewing experience. The new sessions will be split into less than half-hour episodes, posted Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard or 7 p.m. Eastern. Also, be sure to check out the Dirk and Dirtle podcast, which is uploaded at their whim once a week. If you enjoy our show and want to help support us, please drop a like, but more importantly, share us with the world. Check out our Call of the Beastlands social media pages, links in the description.
The Lonely Soul Tavern was created many years ago by an ancient drow necromancer named Baldahere. She was a little different than most necromancers, in that she cared for her minions and creations. It is said that she felt sad when they were left alone, lost in the chaos that must be filling their undead minds. So she created the Lonely Soul Tavern. While inside, many undead fraternize with one another, share stories, or even hire adventurers. Most undead have seen a lot of things, you know. Many hold secrets of lost fortunes, hidden altars, or other fantastic things.
And how many people there are not undead?
Oh, not incredibly many. Not these days. But you'll be welcome as long as you don't cause any trouble.
Deal.
My first time hearing of a peaceful undead encampment.
Not surprising.
I'm curious to see what this looks like.
Probably looks undead.
Lead the way!
Yeah, so the Lonely Soul Tavern, once you pass the tree line, appears. There's an old cemetery with a 6-foot-tall wrought iron fence. There's an unlocked archway gate with a rusty and corroded sign that reads Lonely Soul Cemetery hanging above it. After opening the gate, the landscape changes. No longer do you see an old, unkempt cemetery. Instead, a large building stands only 15 feet away from you. An alleyway lined with black roses and tangled vines separates it from a narrower structure to the right. A sign dangles above the alley's entrance, reading, "This way to the Lonely Soul Tavern."
Wow. Hey, groundskeeper guy.
Jeeves,
Jeeves. How'd you die?
can't say I remember. Didn't you already ask me that?
I did.
Well, Turtle did.
And you thought my answer would change.
Because
Nope.
I didn't ask.
Anyway, allow me to
the guy
take your
5
horses,
gold
good
pieces.
masters.
Can I give him 5 gold pieces?
Absolutely. Just thank you for your patronage. And
Thank
he
you. Heaps.
goes to lead your team of horses pulling an overburdened cart towards the side building.
I guess
This-
we're going to the inn.
Well,
You know, I think I'm going to just go ahead and try to figure out how this guy died. Even though he doesn't remember, I'm pretty sure he knows.
I wish to judge this institution for myself. See if it really is just a collection of undead running an inn.
I'm smelling
That'd be
flowers.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll be back.
The area outside the building is covered with black rose bushes and tangled vines. However, there is a it's closed but well lit door in the alleyway between the buildings. Hello?
I go over to Lesk and oh yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I go over to Lesk and be like,
Don't you have, detection of good or evil or something?
would take some time for me to access that spell. I need to properly pray and set it up. But yes, I can use that
All right,
trap.
now.
I think we may wanna, because nothing about this is okay with me.
We haven't
Nobody's-
taken an actual long rest yet, right? We just simply
Negative.
arrived?
You've
Okay.
failed to achieve a long rest, and several of you are in an exhausted state.
Mhm.
However, the cold air outside and the fact that your horses are being stabled inside a warm-looking building, I'm not sure what you wanted to do as far as a long rest outside.
I think for now we have no choice but to enter the inn. We'll have to be on guard, and tomorrow we can properly investigate and see what their intentions are. If they attack us in our sleep, then that saves us all the trouble.
That or we take shifts guarding and patrolling our rooms.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with.
Very smart. So with this intent, you, as a group, approach the front door. You phrased as a question.
I mean,
Yes.
do we want to inspect the grounds? Like, can I just look around and see what does it give off bad vibes? Is essentially what I'm going for. Does it look like a haunted house?
It's it's not very unkempt. It is ringed on all sides by like tangled vines and black rose bushes, giving it a somewhat darker appearance, but it doesn't, I don't know, radiate a sense of evil.
Okay.
However, you're free to draw your own conclusions here. I just want a course of action. As you dilly-dally outside, a wispy, transparent character wearing a translucent monocle and top hat drifts by you, completely ignoring your presence and drifting through the door.
Should we follow him?
I guess let's go.
The door opens to a large room filled with dim blue and green light. A chandelier containing skulls hangs in the center. Several round tables and chairs are placed in front of a glowing blue fireplace, and 4 longer tables with benches occupy the center. Patrons fill the tavern, though many appear to have recently risen from the grave. Several undead patrons chat with one another, telling stories of failed turnings and near-undeath escapes. The fireplace emits a blue light, and indeed a blue fire is burning inside it, creating a soothing heat, one that warms deep to the bones. And let's see. Let me take a peek at the map here. Let's see. You turn to the right, and there seems to be a bar in the far corner. And there are a few different individuals that are at the bar. Manning it is a somewhat skinless individual with 4 arms and a long flowing ponytail. Let's see. Let me do this
Wow.
right. A 4-armed flesh golem wearing a lovely fitted dress. Aside from her extra appendages and rotting flesh, which she covers heavily with jasmine-scented oil, she's an attractive woman in undead terms with, she's the tavern keep.
This place looks a little dead.
I've never seen a more lively place, if you ask me.
You'd find more cheer in the graveyard.
Decaying on me.
I go up to the bartender lady.
You sidle up next to a somewhat hairless and partially decayed fellow with that is completely missing his bottom jaw. He pours back a large flagon of mead, and half of it sloshes straight into his lap and onto the floor. And he holds up a finger for another. Be right with you, Meadstein. What can I get you, newbie?
Can you direct me to the head operator of this facility?
That'd be me.
Oh. So,
Hi,
what is this
I'm
place?
Angelica. Oh, welcome to the Lonely Soul. What brings you in? You're not my usual clientele.
We,
She kind of gives you an eye and says, "You're not here to cause trouble, are you?"
no, we're just really tired. We're on our
Jeeves
way
told
to
us not to.
someplace. Yeah, Jeeves told us, to come here, take a rest. But, yeah, how'd you start all this?
Oh, well, you know, as my creator, uh, Baldahair. Baldaere. Yeah.
So he left you in charge?
Yeah, I'm cursed never to leave. But, you know, it's not a bad place. I enjoy my time. Listen, can I get you something?
Can
You
we
and
get some
your
rooms? Can we get some
rooms?
rooms? Yes.
Is this place called the Hotel California?
No. Hotel Cemetery.
Let's see. I got a few rooms open. I've got some regular ones. We got full-size straw beds, 5 silver pieces a day. Food is occasionally not palatable by the living, but 3 silver pieces for food.
Uh, do you have 6 rooms? Actually, 5 rooms, not 6.
Please hold.
Don't move.
Yes.
Sweet. Okay, we'll take them.
Before we get the keys, or I guess as she's getting the keys, Dirk would be like,
So, Angelica,
Yes.
story of Jeeves. How'd he die?
I'm not familiar with this language. Do you perhaps speak common?
Yeah.
Okay. She's washing a mug with 2 of her arms, and the other 2 are propping up her bulk on the counter, and she leans forward and says, "Can I get you something?"
Tea.
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 All right. It'll take a little while.
Please.
I just stare at the guy literally that you said just kind of like chug the bottle, and I'm like, do you ever get drunk?
Oh, Meadstein?
Yes.
Yes.
He shakes his head. But you notice that his mug of mead is still full, even though it hasn't been refilled by Angelica, and he takes another large drink of it. His missing bottom jaw, preventing most of the liquid from going in his throat. And it cascades down his chest and into his lap and then onto the floor. Your boots kind of get splashed up with it.
Oh, at least there's a part of me that will be part of this place forever.
Nearby, there is a dirty and tattered white dress wearing, a zombie wearing that dress. Her left eye dangles from its socket, and her blonde hair is a bird's nest, literally adorned with a robin's nest and 3 pale blue eggs.
I want to eat the eggs.
You lick your lips. Also nearby at a one of the larger tables is a demonic-looking creature with horns and deep red skin, cloven hooves, and his horns are wicked and black. And unlike most of the other patrons, he's alive.
I look at him and yawn.
I'd like to go talk to that guy.
El Diablo!
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go sit in the corner.
You
Find
claim a
table.
spot by the corner. Let's see here. He looks up at you approaching and with a deep voice says, "Greetings. What can I do for you?"
What is your business here? How did you get here? Out of the blue.
I like to come here to hang out. People here are generally more accepting than usual. They don't normally let me into towns,
I see. A person of your stature and rapport, just from physical appearance, surely you've done many things throughout this land, have you not?
Not so much. I'm not from around here.
So
Dirk
where
is-
are you from?
I was gonna say Dirk just kind of walks up mid conversation. Hi, I'm Dirk, and that's Turtle.
What? Okay.
Hi, I'm Bullgrat.
What?
Bullgrat the
Not from
Tiefling.
around here. Ooh, tiefling.
You look interesting.
I try so hard to think in the back of my mind what a tiefling is and if I've heard anything about them ever.
Yeah. There is, it's not unheard of to find, celestial and infernal and demonic blood among even the Beastlands. Although it's a little bit more rare than, say, Toril.
So
However,
what
this guy
journey are
looks-
you on?
Journey?
Do you have a quest of any kind?
I was thinking about taking up one of the bounties. But right now, I'm just drinking.
Well, I like you. I pull out 20 gold pieces and I throw them on the table. I say, well, it was good talking to you. Should you find yourself somewhere lost in the Beastlands, make sure to scream at the top of your lungs, "Dick doodle, dick doodle, dick doodle," and we'll come to your aid.
Not sure if I'll do that, but thank you anyway. This will buy me a lot of extra time here before I need to move on.
Why's that?
Well, costs money for rooms and food and drinks, you know. Eventually it'll wear down.
Can't you get a job here in exchange for a living?
Yeah, of course. And I had a little bit saved up before I have to go and do that. He gestures over at a bounty board that is stationed by the chandelier with the skulls, you know. He says, if you want to check it out, you could ask the masses. And he points to the chandelier. They're kind of assholes, though.
Hold on. Would you?
Well, you
What?
process that. No, well, okay, go ahead.
Would you consider? I have to talk to my party first. Would you consider being a groundskeeper of sorts for a particular abandoned building?
I don't know, maybe. Does it pay well? What kind of amenities are you offering?
A place to stay as long as you keep up the grounds.
What kind of a place is it?
Oh, it's gonna be big when we get it.
Is it interesting? It's not going to be boring, is it?
No, there's actually a magical. There's all kind of servants there. There's a girl there, and she's looking for a man, or someone to love, and she sings songs and she dances. She reads books.
Sounds like a ghost story.
But no, right now it's inhabited with a lot of monsters, and I
Oh,
don't
I
know if we
see.
can stay there all the time. But more than likely we'll clear it out. And
Well, I am for hire. I could use a good income. Won't you come back to me with an offer and details?
okay, let me talk
I'll
to
be
my
around.
party, and I'll come back.
Dirk just keeps staring at him, just like in awe.
What, the tiefling?
Yes.
Bullgrat
I s-
stares back and his eyes shift from black to red to purple.
Ooh, how you do that?
I turn my tail and put it into Dark's mouth.
I'm coming. Sorry. Have a good night.
Let's see. Other patrons include. Let's see. I guess no one else in the main area, although there are some bouncers that look to be kind of brawny, undead looking fellows. Shirtless and bootless. They got kind of like sharp claws and pale skin.
Dirk just looks at Dirtle while they're looking at the bouncers and be like,
Wow, that's the most bulkiest skeletons I've ever seen. And they've literally got zero body fat.
Dude, this shred.
No, they're let's see, the zombie with the white dress leans over and says, "Those are vampire spawn, actually. That's Boom, that's Shaka, and that's Laka."
Oh, shakalaka.
Oh, boom shakalaka. Oh.
Yeah. Don't break the rules, or you'll have to answer to them, and they'll put you on a wheel, or the wheel of punishment.
Do they have a sheepdog?
Wheel of punishment.
What was that, Ascites?
Do they have a sheepdog?
You do not see a sheepdog present.
There's no
However, there is a short little zombie that seems to be glowing. He is mostly skeleton, in fact. Although he has no facial tissue or muscles with which to smile, he's constantly smiling, and he gives off a faint green glow.
Something tells me don't touch that guy.
You see him go under the table and tie together a zombie's shoelaces. And, he gives a mock giggle without any voice and walks away.
Definitely avoid that guy.
Let's see. That's all out here. You can see that the room adjacent has different colored portals inside them, which may draw the eye. Every once in a while, one will open and someone will exit or enter. There's also, in this place, a kitchen, a privy, the sleeping areas, and there is a large room on the other side of the arena that houses a small arena. I mean, on the other side of the bar that houses a small arena. There's bleachers on either side of it.
There's so many arenas and arenas.
I know, arenas and arenas. No, let's see. That's about it for the features of the bar.
Are we still in the tavern?
Yeah.
How big is this place?
We've just been talking to a lot of people.
The main area that you guys walked into is 70 by roughly the same amount. But it opens up into a much larger area that sits deeper, and on the sides of it are bleachers and such as an arena. And if you go past that, you're directed to your sleeping areas, since Dirtle paid for 6 rooms. And they're modest. There isn't much in there besides, like, hay beds, This is where you can achieve a night's rest if you so choose.
I just wait for Turtle to go to sleep.
Who do you lose?
No, it was Dirtle.
How dare you?
What?
Why would you say that about my mother?
I mean, really, all I said was suspense, and then it was eerily silent, and I was like, what's going on?
We were just in shock of what you said about his mother.
Yeah, it was really uncalled for.
I'm sorry, I mean, it's just boom shakalaka is the only thing I can think of.
I think you need to grovel.
I think so, too.
I think that's the only appropriate move now.
Grovel. Kneel. Beg for mercy.
I don't hear you begging.
I must have missed something.
We're just giving him shit.
What are we doing?
I think Dirk is gonna basically wait till everybody falls asleep. He's gonna try to stay up for like 4 more hours probably, and kind of patrol, because he still is not okay with this place.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Turtle to go to sleep.
I
Nope,
expect
I
like,
locked
two
my door.
societies away from.
I am locking my door.
Go ahead, Possum Boy. It makes no difference for me.
Any input, Todier?
Do we want to set up a patrol for the rest of the night, or do we want to just let... Who was it? Who wanted to do the next 4 hours?
Oh, it was me.
Yeah. Do we want to cut that up into patrols, or just have him do it?
I was just gonna do 4 hours. Whether or not if you guys were gonna join in that was on your own accord. It's just Dirk is feeling very uneasy with undead creatures.
Okay, and I'll take a second watch. If anybody wants
Yeah.
to do it.
So, warily, you guys prepare to take a rest and keep a watch over your compatriots in short order. The sleeping area of this place doesn't appear to be utilized very often. And there's only a couple other beings that are sleeping here. One including Bulgrat. And nothing really happens over the course of the night. The area is comfortable and lit with warm blue torches. Let's see. Hold on a second.
Is there a
got
window in Dirtle's room?
What's that?
Is there a window in Dirtle's room?
A window. Yes.
I want to climb in the window.
Okay. Stealthily?
Yes.
Okay, give
can.
me a stealth check. Why not?
I got the room with no window.
Did you?
Yes.
I mean, I'm looking at the map right now to clarify that there is one. And there is. Hold on just a second, though.
Follow us on all major social media, Discord, Twitch, and as always, thank you for joining us. See you tomorrow at 4.